I think it's understandable why people don't trust the court system. And to be honest, yes, I'm a Warrant Clinic Coordinator, but off rip, I don't trust the court system. But the court system isn't made for me to trust it. It's for me to be oppressed by it. My name is Aniyah Vines, and I am the Warrant Clinic Coordinator at Black Voters Matter. I think these clinics are needed. The justice system doesn't serve the Black and brown individuals of the community the way that it's supposed to. I think that they are designed and doing what they are meant to do, which is keep people, Black and brown people, from being free. And so one way that the Warrant Clinic helps with us being free is by allowing a space in the community that's for the community, organized by the community, funded by the community, to make sure that the community gets served. With that, we have grown relationships with the judges and with the court clerks and with the DAs, all the systems that are needed in order to get these warrants lifted without having to be in a courtroom that is literally the symbol of where we have been as people, where we have been chained, where we have been enslaved, where we have been locked up for nothing other than the color of our skin. So warrant clinics represent liberation. They represent a way to be free. That means a place for Black people, brown people to not have to worry about being arrested for doing what they have the right to do, which is taking care of their warrant. I think certain things that people might misjudge is that it can happen to everybody, it can happen to anybody, and a lot of people walk around with warrants not knowing that they have it. And so being able to tap into resources like the Warrant Clinic, you don't have to know if you have a warrant just to be here. You know, you can come in and actually see. It could be a mother, it could be a pastor, it can be a janitor. It doesn't matter who, we're gonna be able to serve that person. So I think just that judgment of it has to be somebody, it has to be a felon or whatever have you. It can be anybody. And with that being said, warrant clinics, we make sure that we cover different bases. So for example, here at the Jubilee Selma Warrant Clinic, we have the district court represented, the municipal court represented. And so also some people think that they only have to go to a court to get that rectified. And they might think that the warrant clinic, you'll actually be arrested. They might think that it's a trap, which is not the case. So we've had, community bonds with the courts to promise that anybody that comes here, if you are here even for a felony warrant clinic, we might not be able to tend to that specific felony warrant, but you still will be able to walk out here free. You're still able to tap into the resources. You're still able to get the free food that we have to offer, and you'll be able to see where your felony is in the system and where you can go to get that rectified. So you don't have to come here knowing whether you actually have a warrant out. You can get here for clarity. You can come here to see where you might actually have a warrant and see how far in the process you can get from being here. I think it's understandable why people don't trust the court system. And to be honest, yes, I'm a Warrant Clinic Coordinator, but off rip, I don't trust the court system. But the court system isn't made for me to trust it. It's for me to be oppressed by it. And so what we're doing right now is really showing that there are certain people in the court systems and local court systems that are trying to work against this system internally. With that being said, they are allowing us to come into these community spaces. We're here not at the court, but we're at Elwood Christian Academy tending to the people. And so what we're trying to do is build a certain level of trust with these court officials and letting the community know that, yes, we understand your hesitance to give your trust to the court systems, but if you trust us, the community, if you trust organizations like Black Voters Matter, if you trust organizations like Gray, then give us that trust and allow us to lead you to these leaders in the court systems that actually deserve the trust that you have. I think it's important because it shows the gaps that the justice system has. The fact that we had almost 100 people pre-register here means that they weren't able to get tended to in the court system. That means that those people either weren't able to make it to the court system because they had children at home that they weren't able to get to childcare, or they had to work on the day where they had court and so they weren't able to make it. So people actually coming here shows that there needs to be change in the court system that's there. And it needs to really replicate what we're doing here in the Warrant Clinic, not just here in Alabama, but the stuff that we're doing across the nation. So really, it's important for the community to come so that we can show them what real community and what real community court looks like.